Good morning. Good morning, everyone. As always, please just type in yes and yes and let me know that you can see me and hear me. That will be fantastic. And then we can get rolling. So I'll just wait for you to come on board. And then we can hit the decks. Also, type in your questions, any questions you have. Relevant, obviously, to cash flow, property cash flow. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we were going to start at 10, but we've managed to bring it back to 9:30. My daughter, her first day at school today, so awesome stuff. My son, he's an old hat now. He's second, his first year. So my daughter's gone off to school today. So emotional times, yes. I think I was actually more emotional than my wife, but anyway. We didn't have tears and tea, put it that way. So she is now in. So now I've got two kids in school, and it's good. Things move on. And it got me thinking that, in life, people think it's going to take me years to get cash flow. It's going to take me years to develop wealth and that type of thing. You know what? It is. Cash flow can be so much quicker. A lot of you have made, 5, 10, 15, 30, 40,000 pounds within 2 years per month profit. That's huge. It's massive stuff. It's a lot easier if that's the only thing you're doing, but the sooner you get to 4 or 5 properties and become financially free, then guess what? It becomes so much easier because you're doing it full time. So the full time, once you're doing something full time and putting all of your effort into it, the curve goes like that, whack. And then your effort being put in starts to dampen out a bit because you can afford to employ other people and that type of thing. Tony's does awesome work for us. And we were setting up a new apartment on Thursday, I think it was, Thursday. And Tony was doing all the work. And I thought, that's great, you're doing a good job. And I said, mate, phone the cleaner. Get the cleaner to come in here and do all the cleaning for you. Then you can chill a bit and not be so anxious. I mean, he wasn't anxious or not chilled, but get other people to do it for the sake of 50 quid. Come there for, 3 hours, 4 hours or whatever. Get in there, get stuck in and, tell them what you want to do. And this is what you need to do in business. You start to delegate and do less work yourself. There's no point in swapping your job for another job. That's not what we do here. We're creating financial freedom so that you are free from having to stress and worry about where the next pound is coming, because the bills, they never stop coming. The bills don't say, well, it's Christmas, it's school holidays, it's my birthday, it's Easter, or whatever it is, Ramadan. They don't say, cool, don't worry, no bills this week. In fact, no bills for the entire festive period from Christmas to New Year's. They don't, they keep coming. Some of the issues that we have is that you can't work in those days or on those days because no one else is working, so you've got no contacts. So maybe you go and work and you do whatever, but that's not what we do. You want to create financial freedom, so you create time freedom. And then you have that freedom of choice to do what you want, when you want. And when you're spending that time, that freedom time, what you're doing also is you're still earning money because your phone's going ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. You're getting bookings or from other businesses that you might set up. You're getting ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And the money keeps rolling in no matter what. This is your passive income. So even if you're sitting on a boat somewhere in the Caribbean or, trying to break your legs on a ski slope in the winter. I don't know what it is, or just chilling in your backyard with your pants on and a handkerchief around your head. I don't know, whatever it is that floats your boat, you need to create financial freedom, which then creates time freedom. And time is awesome. I tell you what, if you get to the stage where you think, what can I do with my time? Chill out a bit, relax, enjoy life. Watch the bloody trees grow, watch the grass grow. You know, spend time with your family, spend time with your kids. Go and see someone that you haven't seen for years, and they'll be like, wow. So, you know, how come? You know, well, I'm doing all right. You know, I've got more time on my hands now, and everyone's okay. Well, my bills are taken care of. I can come around and see anyone. You don't have to tell them that. But you look at yourself in the mirror and you do this. Try doing this today. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I feel weird doing it, actually. Hi, Ash. How you going? Good. Today's Monday, the 10th of September, 2018, and it's 9:35. You're 47 years old. What do you have to show for these 47 years on this planet? And if I were to reply to myself and I said, I'm still in my job, mundane crap, I'm doing it 8 o'clock till 6, sometimes 7, 8 o'clock at night, but I'm only getting paid to do 9 to 5. Ordinarily, I work through my lunch. You know, I'm smoking a bit more than I used to. I don't smoke, but I'm giving you a generic story. Smoking more than I used to. I'm drinking at night to numb the pain. A glass of wine has turned into 3 and 4. I'm binge drinking on the weekends so that I can forget life during the week. My kids on Sunday are waking up. Dad, come and play with me. I can't because I've got a hangover. I'm getting angry. I'm getting frustrated. My marriage is coming to an end because I don't pay enough attention to my wife. I'm not providing what I promised I would to her. We haven't been on holiday. Well, we have been on holiday, but we've been up Skegness or whatever, or we go on a driving holiday and we camp because we can't afford to do, you know, I can't say to my kids, where do you want to go on holiday this year? Okay, that's nice. Well, we're going to go on 3 holidays this year, so you need to pick 3 different destinations. Where would you like to go? Would you like to go skiing? Yeah, I'd like to go skiing. Or would you like to go sledding? Yeah, I'd like to do that. Would you like to go to the Caribbean, do some fishing? Would you like to go to Spain? What food would you like to eat? Would you like to go to Italy this year? We'll try some Italian food. We'll spend some time with Italian families. We'll learn some Italian language while we're there, and all these sorts of things. And at the moment, I'm not doing this because I'm slaving all hours of the week. I'm doing 70, 80 hours a week to pay someone else's bills. I'm close to getting fired. I may even get made bloody redundant. I've only been there a year, so I'm going to get naff all. And then, you know, I've got to start looking for another job now and pretending that I'm the king of rock and roll in my current job. And so the cycle continues and continues and continues and continues. We hear of so many people just around where we live, because we have a children's nursery too, that couples breaking up and this and that. And I say, what do they do? So they do this, they do that. Okay, so yes, some of them have got their own businesses, but if they're not there, they don't make money. Or they've got a job, and some people have actually, hand on heart, it's hard to take and hard to see. Some young people, they're getting sick and they're terminally ill. And their number one stress now is, what am I going to do for my kids? How am I going to pay for my kids? And kids are not going to have any money. And it breaks my heart. And yet, if they had a business that was producing income, passive income, oh man, it kills me because I know these people. Then they could now be thinking, I want to spend the last days of my life with my kids and my family and do what I want to do. You know, it's just, this is why we do what we do, is because we're so passionate about helping people, excuse me, not have to deal with those situations in life. Take care of the money and everything else is taken care of, because, you know, and I'm not saying money replaces love. No way. Money doesn't replace love. Money doesn't replace feelings and relationships and emotions. It just takes care of the shit that you don't want to deal with while you're dealing with a bigger thing or a better thing. You know, I spend so much time with my kids. It's unbelievable. Sometimes I work at night. You know, I might work 3-4 hours at night when my kids tuck them into bed. But during the holidays, I'm hanging out with my kids. I'm playing with them. And, you know, if you could see my garden now, we've made a big, massive, giant veggie patch, which is just all dirt, and we've had it dug and stuff. And my son was out there virtually all day yesterday, just digging and like, where are we going to seed stuff and getting the lines right? What can we put here? What can we put there? They're picking apples off the tree so that they can just, you know, oh, can we have one? Yeah, you try whatever apple you want. My daughter's in there. They're covered in muck. They're covered in shit. They come in and they're like, wow, guys, you're having an awesome time. That's good. But you can only do these things when you have the freedom of financial freedom and the freedom of time, giving you the freedom of choice to do what you want when you want. So enough of that. Let's just make some freaking money. Hi, Tim. How you going? Right, Mosley. Everyone say hello. Make sure you can see and hear me. Right, Mose. Come on down, Mosley. Where is he? If anyone else wants to speak, let me know you can speak. Just wait for the big man to come on board. So how's everyone's week going? Okay, Ash, I'm struggling with getting landlords and agents. I'm struggling to, well, okay. To me, that reads like you're having issues, you're struggling or whatever. The writing's a bit piffy. But you have issues trying to convince landlords and agents that you're the woman to do business with. Okay. Now, I've said this many times, but if you're having problems getting agents or landlords to deal with you, it could be that the issue is not with the landlord or the agents, the issue is with you. You might be going in, and remember, in the course and these type of things, and when we've been out with you, you don't want to walk in and throw up. The minute you give up, your whole persona, your whole attitude, your whole body language, it all changes massively. So if I said to you today, are you depressed? No. Okay. Give me on a 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the most depressed. Give me a number 8 and show me what depressed looks like. You'll sit there and you'll do this. This is what you'll do. You can do it now. Practice home. You go like that. And when you feel defeated, you'll walk into agents, instead of being like this, morning, how you going? Someone that they want to deal with, you'll be like this, you know, hi, morning. Or it could be that, I've caught 2 of you out before. Don't let me catch anyone else out. It could be that you say that you're dealing with them. You say that you've done this. You've been quiet for 2 or 3 weeks. You haven't spoken to me for a month or whatever. You haven't been on the webinars. You say, no, it's not working. It's not happening. And I have a little £10 bet with you. I bet that if I come down there today and within 2 hours, I'll have 2 or 3 viewings sorted. So don't try to bullshit me, because you're bullshitting yourself. Every single area that I've been out with, and I've been just about all of them, most of them, and you know this, guys, when I've come out with you, within the morning's done, we've got viewings or whatever, we've got agents on side. So don't bullshit yourself if you want to, but don't bullshit me. But think about, start replay the start of this webinar again later when you get it, and think about what you're bloody doing to help yourself and help others. And here he is. Jeffrey's in the house. Speak so I can hear you.
Hello, mate.
I can hear you. Good. You have a good weekend?
Yeah, man. Good.
Look like you're getting a little fire up there. All right, speak.
Well, I had a number of bookings from Booking.com that were cancelled that didn't transfer to my Tokeet channel manager. And then I posted something on the Facebook page about this.
And no one else.
Sorry, did I get this wrong? Is that bullshit or what happened?
There's got to be something wrong with your connection or what you've done in Tokeet. I don't know. So when you were away, this happened, right?
Yeah.
How long were you away?
5 weeks.
Did you look at Tokeet? Did you check your integrations at all in that time?
Yep. Yeah. The only one that fell out was Airbnb because they sort of did an upgrade or something. I don't know. But I get so few bookings from Airbnb, it didn't really bother me. I dealt with it when I got back.
You've got to put the connector for Chrome. So we always use Chrome for Tokeet and anything because it's faster and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Make sure you've got that connector downloaded via Tokeet, and it will sit up in your little panel. And then you just so I'll click on it now. Well, I've got to log into Tokeet, but if I log into Tokeet, let me do it now. And I do it pretty much every day, if not every second day. You've got to check.
I do it every. I check the channels are open.
Yeah, that's it. So, mate, the short answer.
That's a daily check. That's a daily check that I.
Okay. And the short answer is I don't know what's happened there between the technologies.
Right. Well, I basically got in touch with them and they said, well, Booking.com changed their policy or something, and they're not kind of dealing with Tokeet anymore or some bullshit.
That's rubbish. They do deal with Tokeet.
Yeah, well, this is it. I don't know. Maybe I just got some bullshit from one particular operator. But anyway, that's where I found myself at. Basically, I'd blocked out. I was looking at September as a full month, and then it's only because one of the guests responded to an automated email. Yeah. He said, "I've cancelled." Like, what? So then I went in and looked at Booking.com. And sure enough, not only had he cancelled, but everybody else that month had cancelled. So, I had all this blocked off, blah, blah, blah. You know the story anyway. But I had a funny one the other day.
So just getting back to that, I don't know what's happened because I haven't heard of anyone else who had that same issue. If everyone else had the same issue, then I'd be worried about the so-called allegation that Booking don't use Tokeet anymore. So that's crap. So whoever that operator was on the forum, goodbye.
Yeah, no, well, that's essentially what I've concluded as well. That's why I put it out there. I wanted to know what people thought, whether it happened to that. So it's clearly bullshit. Anyway, I'll get to the bottom of it. Don't worry. But just by the way, I got a dodgy booking on Thursday night, a late one, and they wanted to check in at 11:30 at night, which is fine. We're very flexible. We're like, yeah, no worries. I get over there. They text me at 11:30 saying, no, we'll check in the morning. I'm like, I'm here. What time do you want to check in? 11 a.m. Okay. I'm back there for 11 a.m. Come midday, nothing. So I leave. I come home. I send them a text saying, you're going to have to pick up the keys from me. I get a call at 3 o'clock in the afternoon saying, yeah, no, that's fine. We'll come and pick it up. Anyway, I then called Booking.com and I said, this has all the hallmarks of a bad booking. I've been through this before. All the signs are, this is not right. first of all, they're young, they're British, they have a home address in London. He claimed that he was coming from the airport to where we are. It was just stank as fish. So I basically said to Booking.com, look, guys, there's a good chance I'm going to cancel this booking. And I explained the situation to them. And they said to me, well, just mark them as a no-show, and you'll get the full amount.
Well,
now I said to them, I don't want to do that.
Okay, go on.
I don't want to do that because it's not how we do our business, you know.
But the thing is, that is business, and you should mark as a no-show. Have they paid?
I did.
Have they paid?
They paid. They paid up front.
Okay,
so
you mark as a no-show.
Yeah.
Put it this way, right?
They booked for 4 nights. They booked for 4 nights because we have a minimum of 3. We're going to give them 1 night back, you know, just because.
I don't know why you would.
Just because it's the fair thing to do.
In business, you take emotions out. Is it fair that they didn't turn up and they blocked your hotel for the night, 3 nights, 4 nights, when you could have got another booking? It might have been a week or 2 week booking. You don't know. This is business. You're right. It's business. So how much would the 3rd night you give them for free? How much is that?
Oh, it's about £150, something like that.
Okay, so next time I come down in London, we'll go for a drink and I'll say it's 150 quid on the bar straight up. Jeff, your shout, mate. I'm not putting in any money. There you go. There you go. Or some stranger walks up to you in the street. Hello, mate, give us 150 quid, will you? You'd be like, get stuffed. But you've just done that to some stranger, giving them 150 quid. Now, listen, I'm fair and I'm all for being fair, but this is business and I understand the terms and conditions. It's the way it is. That Billy Bob bullshitted you a bit as well. So that's what happens. What we do not do is we do not allow bookings for 24 hours. So if they want to stay with us now, they had to book yesterday at 9:30 a.m. because the reason we give that 24 hours is if it's a dodgy credit card, and you may get a chargeback issue with that. If it's a dodgy credit card, normally it's reported within 24 hours. And Booking are quite good now because they will actually put up there that the card is not valid or something like that. The best protection you ever have is that 24 hours.
Yeah.
We've never, ever had an issue. Never had an issue, touch wood and all this. Just the basics, the rules.
No, I mean, you know, basically we had enough nous to realize that this was dodgy and I rang Booking.com just to warn them because we weren't expecting the money. It was the same, we don't want these people in the place. And they said, oh, well, fuck, you know, excuse me. Well, they didn't show. So this is twice they didn't show. And the 3rd time they didn't show. So I was like, they were like,
just watch out that you might have to deal with a chargeback on that card if you do go to charge it or if it's charged.
Well, Booking.com, so I haven't taken it.
Booking.com took the money.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fine. Cool. Why are you giving money back?
Because that's just how we roll, mate. You know, like we have a minimum of 3 days. You know, they fucking piss us about for 2. It's fair that they lose 3 days. 4 days is just...
You travel back, you took your time. 11:30 at night. Mate, I'd want money.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Anything else?
No, mate.
Good. Stick to the bloody rules. You're not a charity. This is your business.
Mm. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Remember that next time your daughter asks you for 20 quid to go out and you say no. Yeah, and then you got 7.5 more times to give her money again. All right, mate. See you later.
See you, bro.
All right, questions. Yes, indeed. Everyone agrees. Jeff, you need to take emotions out of your business. That's why we have terms and conditions. Is the management agreement up to date? Yes, it is. I know it was written in 2006. It's exactly the same legalities now for the management agreement. Nothing has changed. I'll update it with a new date if you like. Good, good, good. Okay, any more questions, troops? Okay, can you elaborate more on the agents? Well, yeah, okay. So some of you here, out of the people we've got, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 7 of you, sorry, 5 of you that I haven't yet been out with because you're new, but we're sorting that out. But with the others on here, every single one of you that I've been out with, we have gone into agents, just making sure that every single one, yeah, gone into agents. Some of you, 5 or 6 of you, we've gone into the first agent, they've said no, and we've walked out with 1, 2, 3 viewings and freaking deals. And this is from bloody Manchester all the way down to Portsmouth and bits in between and out east and west. So forgive me, I won't apologize, but forgive me if I don't believe you when you tell me that agents and landlords don't like what you do. You need to change your physiology, stop being bloody down, like I said, 1 to 10. If I said to you 1 to 10 and you're 8 and you're feeling depressed, you'd be like this. Oh, and you slump in the chair, you'd be like that. Oh, have a cup of coffee. Most people do this because they want attention for someone to say, well, you're okay, you're okay. Well, yeah, I'm okay. And they want that attention. They thrive on that attention. And just getting off their shoulders and putting it on yours. So whatever you do, if you want to clear some shit off your shoulders, don't put it on me or your mates or your family or your friends, your mum, your dads. Take it off. Go out in the bloody garden and dump the shit. Physically do it. Just dump it. You will feel much better just by going through these whole motions. Get the shit off. Your skin will tingle like mine is now. Yes, gone, free from all the crap. And let's move on and be positive and make it happen. This is you. This is your life. This is your why. Get out there and make it happen. Forget the resources. I'm a resource, right? You can use me, and I do. And I show you how I use my resourcefulness when I'm out with you. But if you don't cotton on to that and you don't start using your resourcefulness, bang, you're not going to be anywhere near as successful as what I am or others who are resourceful. It's easy to do. It's very simplistic. This is not a hard strategy. It's very easy to do. It's about people in the first instance. And it's about people in the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. It's about people all the way through. And you know this. We've mentioned this in the course. Property is a people business and very much depends on also the location, which is why we have the core. So you can understand central operations, realty, experience. So you can understand that you're going to make money. Good. Persistence, persistence, persistence. Yes. And nobody has more persistence, I can tell you, than Christine. Hats off to you, Christine. You just keep going and going. The ones that had said yes initially are the ones I'm dealing with now. Hey! Even at the upper level, dealing directly with the director. Wow! That's huge, Christine. Look how you've grown just with dealing with people. Believe me, you're at a point where you're just going to go, my son goes fist bump, and he goes, you're ready for that. A clear plan is something that we're looking forward to getting. Good. I can give you a clear plan, no problem whatsoever. But you're going to need to clear your desk and your head to be clear on following that path. Good. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'll tell you what, the ones that do say no initially are the ones you work harder on, because for me it becomes a bit competitive. You are gonna work with us as long as they're good agents. Don't deal with the dickheads. Fantastic. Okay. Ash, a lot of bullshit on social media about social media and service accommodation from certain people. Okay. How do we use social media to get bookings? Okay, good question. There are loads of ways, right? So you got your phone, and let's have a look on here now. So we have my old mate, Instagram. Instagram is good. You can advertise, you can do funky photos, but you're going to need like a name that's not Ash's Apartments or whatever. It's got to be something about the location. You know, Cambridge Apartments, Oxford Apartments, or something like this, or Oxford Short Stays. And you can do the research by going out and looking on Google. You know, perhaps I'll do a webinar on this. You can go out to Google AdWords. You need an AdWords account, and you can use all the ads tools, or there's a tool called wordtracker.com, I think it is. So you can go in there, and for free you can use their keyword finding, and there's a whole process that you go to. And maybe I'll do that whole process as well and show you how it works on a screen sharing recording thing. But you can go in there, you can get keywords that are exact keywords, or there's exact match, and then there's, which is the square brackets, and there's one in the commas, and then there's open text and this type of thing. And what it will give you is it will show you how many people have actually clicked on. So if it was service apartments is going to be a very, very expensive keyword. I'm talking maybe £1 or £2, so everyone clicks on it. But then what WordTracker will do is give you all the spelling mistakes that people make. So it might be serviced apartments, and they put in, I don't know, or service accommodation, and they might use 1C or 1M or 3 Cs or whatever. And it puts those in, and it might only be, 50 clicks on that, but it's going to be pennies, 5 pence, 6 pence to get that click. So when you're using AdWords at the side of Google's in their search engines, to get to the top, click on there, it's going to cost you pennies, but you might get an order for £1,000 out of it, or even 150 quid or whatever. So it's an awesome return on investment. But there's a whole different way of writing ads and how you should write them, and it must all be pertinent to your business. You can't be a bit cocky and a bit smart, because all the different algorithms with search engine optimization, all this type of thing anyway. But what I'm saying is, once you have those keywords from WordTracker, you can then break it down. There's another website, you get all those words together and you put them on this site, and it spits out the top 3 words. So if it's service accommodation Cambridge, or service accommodation London, or Putney, or Oxford, or Bath, or whatever it might be, then you would use those words, or a collection of those words, or some of those words, to create the name of your Instagram account. Woo! Look at that. A few people that's just lit up here. Fucking aha moment. Well, it's very bloody simple when you know how. And we've got a lot of this knowledge inside us, and we won't share it unless you ask us. So that's why I'm telling you now. You might want to watch the recording and get those tips. So that's Instagram, and then you start using the hashtags, and you go through and you find out, again, you can do searches on the hashtags that are used. And they're the ones, you don't want a hashtag that's got 4.5 million hashtags. You want a hashtag that's got maybe a couple of thousand or something like that. And then obviously there's, with Instagram, what you can do is, if I show you now, it will automatically, you can automatically update. As you update your Instagram, you can automatically update your Facebook page as well. And then your Facebook page would be the same, if you like. So ours is Wealth and Success Academy, and it goes to Wealth and Success Academy on Twitter, and Wealth and Success Academy on Tumblr as well. And the reason we use those ones is because they automatically update. You just click, 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 tap, 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 and it sends exactly the same thing over 4 different channels. So that's awesome. You're doing it once, bang, bang, bang. Then you have, so that's how you're starting to build, if you like, your presence out there in the marketplace. Then that's going to create your presence, but maybe not bookings. You might get some inquiries, but it's not huge. It's somewhere that you can point people. And then on there, you have your website for your direct bookings through Tukey, get integrated into Stripe, bang, you're getting direct bookings. Now, for business, anyone want to help me? What's the biggest business social media portal on this planet? Type it in. The biggest, largest, so it's the business Facebook, if you like. Good. So we're all on the same page. So that page is called LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, you must have a profile, but you don't want to have it. If you have a personal profile now, I've done this job, I've fucking left this job, I'm the senior capitalist merchant of sales on the planet, and I take care of the US and the EMEA and this. That's a load of bollocks and a load of bullshit, right? We don't want a big beauty parade. What you need to do is, once you've worked out what your name is going to be, you put that also onto LinkedIn. Even if it's under your name, open up another account. Your business that you work at is apartments, inc.com or whatever, EMEA region. And then you start to put all of the information, your photos about service accommodation. You start to update all about your area. And the thing is, you copy and paste and put it on every single bloody channel. Every single portal, every single bloody, and there's software that you can use, and you plug in, you go bang, it does all of them. But I'm not sure that LinkedIn works on most of those. And then on LinkedIn is very different in the sense of Facebook and Instagram. Instagram is, a lot of it's about selfies, but you can promote stuff, you can do ads and all this sort of thing, right? So it's good. LinkedIn is where you start to, and you can take a premium account on LinkedIn and you can start to tap into businesses, and you can send private mails and this type of thing. And again, can use software to get it all automated. As soon as they click, bang, oof. And you can do it on Messenger now on Facebook. As soon as they send you a message, bang, you can actually do a robotic, automatic speech pattern. They answer question, bang, bang, bang. And then you can interact if you want to. So there's all of these type of things as well. But I don't want you to get caught up in the shiny bullshit until you understand the real ins and outs of service accommodation, and then we can start to really promote out big time in the business. So get yourself a couple of properties before you start doing this. Once you have a couple of properties, then you need to start doing this. So there's LinkedIn, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter. Twitter's gone back a bit, but it's good to still get your information out there. And Twitter, all of them are into hashtags as well, including LinkedIn. So it's all hashtags as well. So make sure you got the right hashtags. And the right hashtag in Manchester ain't going to work in London and that type of thing. Or there might be some cross-pollination, but ordinarily, not so if you want to really narrow down. And then you can put emails together and messages and start sending them out to businesses. And then you can start to target HR people, human resources people, sales directors, the people who authorize travel. There may even be travel coordinators that you can find within your area, search companies within your area. LinkedIn is amazing to do this. So don't overdo it and piss people off. And just put pertinent information up about, a new apartment. So for instance, Stuart's here. So we've got apartments now in Bath. They're running well, and you can point them to, you can put up on there that you're a 9.4, 9.5, or a 10 on booking.com. You're a 5-star preferred agent. I can't remember what it is now, but you know what I mean. Host, super host. You can be your bragging points as well if you like. And you might say that, you know, we just upgraded all our linen to premium quality now and stuff with the stock, whatever you want to do. Even if you were using premium already, you can say that we just upgraded our linen. And it's just news to keep people up to date. You start getting load of people following you, and then you can go on and start to, you know, friend them and this type of thing on LinkedIn, or link up, was whatever they call it. And then they will start to come back and they'll link back. So you want to make sure that you're not just, don't accept, you know, invitations from people who are running service accommodation when you're running this business, because they're just going to snap all your bloody good stuff away and use it somewhere else. And quite honestly, they're not going to give you any business. So, you know, just click them away. The people you want, the people, you know, start to come in, they want to like your page, or they want to, you know, link up with you, whatever it might be, on Facebook or LinkedIn, or they want to, like, be your friend on Instagram, whatever it is. You know, Instagram is a bit harder to do, but just make sure that it's all pertinent information that they're looking for, and that, you know, you're promoting to these people to make money, not to give them ideas. So just some little tips there for you. YouTube is also absolutely freaking amazing. We use YouTube and put some videos up and every now, and we don't, you know, some people put 3 or 4 videos on a day. Like, where do you get time to do business? So we put videos up every now and then, and, you know, even for our courses, we get 8 to 10 people a month that sign up to our course just from our videos. So that is passive marketing, if you like. So if you set up, when you set up your own channel on YouTube, do videos of your houses, do videos of yourself, and don't be scared that people don't want to hear or hate the sound of your voice. I used to think that at first, and I'm like, stuff, who gives a shit? Because no one gives a stuff about the sound of your voice except for you, and you ain't going to buy you or your apartment. So don't worry about that. They do little show arounds in your apartments, you know, like even Stuart and Emily in Bath, you know, do a little show around your apartment. You know, if you're out one night in a restaurant, do a little video of the restaurant, you know, and just say 5 minutes away from our 1 apartment, 2 apartment, 3 apartment, whatever it is, and chuck it on there. And they'll realize that you guys are great hosts, great people. They know what you're interested in, and then put some stuff on there about what you're interested in, what you do, and then what, and on the videos, and you get people who book, say, I want to book your apartment because you guys are outdoor active people just like us, and that suits us. We love that restaurant. We love this. We love that. We clicked with you, because people buy from people, then they buy your product. Good. So YouTube channel is awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, just get stuck in and start thinking about, you know, how you want to promote your business and what you want back. And all of these channels can give you direct bookings. So get stuck in if that's what you want. It is what you want, it's what you need. Okay, good. Let's have a look. Any more questions here? Ash, how do I set up a YouTube channel? Okay. Go to YouTube, or just Google set up YouTube channel. It's very simplistic, very easy to do. Facebook page. Go on to Facebook, and on the right column, I think it is, set up page, create new page, bang, create a page. Not a group. You want to create a page. And you can choose whichever ones. I think we just choose like the retail one or whatever it is. Slightly different layouts and that type of thing. On Instagram, you want to go Instagram business, so you can do different things and start to promote if you want to. You can do promotions on Facebook to get some likes up and running. You know, get a couple of 100 likes in there. Just cost you 50 quid on a promotion. Get some likes coming in for your page. It must be area, so because, you know, search terms is what it's all about. When you go into Facebook, people start doing search terms. You don't want to put in Ash's apartments, because no one's going to look for that. So you want to put in, you know, Cambridge short stays, or Cambridge apartments, or Oxford, or London, or Bath, or York, or Manchester, or Leeds, whatever it might be. And you can find all that, remember, from wordtracker.com. I am going to do a proper training session on that for you, and we'll record it. So you've got something there. So I'll make sure it's all nice and processed and systemized for you. Apart from that, guys, no more questions. Get out there. Burn, baby, burn. Make it happen. For those watching the recording, if you've got any questions, you can still put your questions into the recording, the question box at the bottom, I think, wherever it is on your screen. So, good. Sorry about the mess behind me. Still messy. Most of it's moved in. Okay. Good. Right. Tomorrow, Emily, Stuart, see you here. Let's go out and have fun and show you some ways of making money. Get stuck in. If you want to have a look at the LinkedIn and the Facebook stuff and the social media stuff tomorrow, just remind me and we'll have a look. All right, guys. Thank you. Good call. Send me some success stories too. It'll make you feel good. Bye.